Hi everyone, it's Nancy back with you again, and I'm going to show you how I do hidden paper clips and how I do tabs. So I do those a little bit differently. Grabbing this one out of the book. This is a hidden paper clip. And I use big paper clips. Big ones. Okay, so these guys measure, you can use any size you want, but these measure about 2 inches long and about 3/8 of an inch wide. And finished, this will measure 1.5 inches wide and 2.5 inches tall. Now, if you use smaller paper clips, which you can, then of course your measurements are going to change a bit. So first I start out with 2 pieces of paper, and I use either cardstock, or in this case I use decorative paper on the outside and cardstock on the inside. These pieces for this size paper clip, which is the larger one, measure 2 1/4 wide by 4.5 tall. So you need 2 pieces, whether you use a decorative piece of paper or 2 pieces of cardstock. You're gonna need 2 pieces. And as I said before, for this one I used cardstock on the inside and decorative paper on the outside. So you're gonna fold these in half. So the first one, the inside piece gets folded in half, and then the paper clip sits on top of it, okay? So all we're doing is folding and inserting the paper clip, just like you would any other piece of paper. And then you're gonna fold the second piece. Again, it can be decorated or it can be cardstock, and you're going to glue that. And I know it's shorter, that's because we're wrapping it. We'll fix that in a minute. And you're gonna glue these 2 pieces together. And I use wet glue because that is what really holds. Now once those are glued together, you're going to take a scissors, and of course I didn't bring my scissors. I'm going to use a craft knife, and you're going to cut off that extra edge that's kind of sticking out so that you don't see the inside of it, okay? And when that's glued together, you can round the corners if you want, like I did on this one. You can put a decorative corner on it if you'd like. And then I take little cuts, fussy cuts, and decorate. This one was torn. Decorate them any way you want with leftover fussy cuts. Then to add them to your book, you can splay this a little bit, and you can see, and add them to the page. And it closes up your page. Easy peasy, huh? Then this one will show you how I do my tabs. And let me get to one of those. Here's one of my tabs. And this one I did with a 2.5 inch circle punch. Again, you can use, depending on what size you want your tabs to be, you can do any size you want. Of course, I do like to decorate mine, so that's why I use a larger punch. But I wanted to show you that you can keep it round, perfectly round, like this one. Okay, you just have to watch if you're using it upside down. Of course, you want your design to be put on a little bit differently. That's always a challenge for me for some reason. I don't know, I think I'm directionally impaired. But anyway, okay, so this is my circle, my 2.5 inch circle. And I can leave it like this, or I can do a decorative punch. Now, if you have, and you know this is one of my all-time favorite things, this crocodile with a scallop and stub. So you could, if you wanted to, add a decorative side to it. And then it becomes a little, pretty little edge on that, just like this one has. I don't think I put this in all the way. I don't know, because I've got so much stuff in here. Yeah, I got to bang it out. Okay, let me punch again. Okay, so that's how you make these, and then wet glue again, glue them down, and you're set to go. That easy. Nothing's that hard in scrapbooking. Thank you for watching. Bye.